mic was muted. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we're ready. Okay. So, just for my sanity's sake, I'm gonna be checking the channel. You know, oh god. Breed the 5'1". Alright. I'm a bit laggy, no? Or am I fine? I'm a bit laggy, no? Or am I fine? Alright, perfectly acceptable. I'm a bit laggy, no? Or am I fine? Alright, perfectly acceptable. Okay. Alright. Alright, perfectly acceptable. Okay. Alright. I can't even hear it. Alright, cool, perfect. Okay. Let's oh no, it's stuck. Senpai. Wait. Hello. Also, I am not here. I'm gonna wait a little bit. For no particular reason, but I'm gonna wait for the actual, like, what's called, like, the opening music to start again. Then after the credits come in, I'm gonna start the game. Deal? Dun, dun, da, 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 dun, dun, da, 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 da. Oh, there it goes. That's what we want to see. And it has officially started. Welcome to the stream. And I should probably move the mic closer or farther away, depending on how loud I'm gonna be. Probably vary. Oh no, my mic. Ah! That's Prometheus! You scared me! Fuck. Yes, you have arrived. Just in time. Meanwhile, I'm like fiddling with my mic because it keeps falling off the arm. Yeah, this is just gonna be on the floor. So... I don't even know where the last part I was. God damn it. Stay up there, please. Okay. I got my mic to stay up there. I've used all my points now. Yes! Yes. It has been accomplished. Ah! I might honestly be in more pain for my mic dropping constantly than the actual air horn. It's just so annoying. Stay. Stay. It's like my mic is a dog. A very unobedient dog. Alright. Yeah! There's a cockroach! Help me! Okay, reply. I'll teach you the healing art of cockroach slaying. Then you'll have nothing to fear. Sent. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Out we go. Who said that? Myri. No. Oh, wait. How does Myri sound like? No way. Myri puts her fingers on both her eyes and as if to mime tears. Anyways, it looks like it's planning a RakuenKnight Axis battle. Also, I would rather have my... I'm gonna download the chat because without the download I cannot... I repeat, I cannot... I forgot what I was gonna say. Text to speech. That's what I was looking for. Because I need to hear visual. I mean, was that a hammer? Don't go. Hey. That's a lot of emotes. Send me. Why is this taking so long? Oh, cool cat. Hey, okay. Where's the download? Yes, open file. Install, please. Yes, run. It's because I look like a cat, isn't it? Meow. As long as you can't see my actual thing. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna dox myself one day. Considering how I like do things. Oh my gosh. Oh, what was that? Bruh. I mean, you're not wrong, but bruh. Let me in! Let me in! I have to authenticate every single time I do something! This is so bad! So bad! Oh my god, now I have to do cars! The movie? The show? The propaganda? Oh my gosh. Nope. Bus. This captures. Oh Lord, I wanna. Come on, please. Just end my suffering. End my suffering. Verify. Thank you. Sigh. Pain. Notificate. Yes. Text to speech. Now say something. Hey, GG. Now back to whatever I was doing. Anyways, it looks like they're playing RakuenKnight Axis battlers. It's happened again. Reading Stein. Am I the only person in this world who keeps memories of their past changes? Paris, the email worked. That's why the three of them are not playing card games besides avoiding if Ferris pressed the button. Ferris never sent the email. It looks... If I look at her phone, then there won't be any record of it in her sent history. And even if I demanded that she tell me what she sent, she won't be able to answer, because in the very fact that she sent it has been erased. The only trace of the email is the reception's phone, namely Ferris's father's phone number 10 years ago. But the 10-year-old email data is most likely erased long ago. I don't know if I can check. I had to figure out what has changed the hard way. Let's start looking for differences.
Ooh. Paris is really strong. Maybe starting out strong, yeah? Have potential, yeah?
Police, drop the bag and put your hands on your head.
Nani?
Intruder alarm went off down at the station. The back door was unlocked, so you obviously work here. We can do this the easy way here, or the hard way down at the station. I think we can have some fun here. You up for it? Up for what? Just a bit of fun. Just come along with me. What's your name? Adam. Well, listen to me, Adam. But so far no harm's done. You haven't left the premises or anything, so we could just let you go and say we didn't find anything. You'd do that? We could do that, couldn't we, James? I say so, sir. I would rather not the hassle of the paperwork, to be honest. Right. But what are you going to do for us? You
Oh no.
I'll make a deal with you, Adam, if you can make both of us come
Oh my god, I knew this was gonna happen. I didn't know what that was, but I had the sneaking suspicion this was gonna... this was giving me that, those vibes. Give me a sec. What is it called? Name. And... Beth.
The fanfic vibes?
Yeah. What's that meme where it's like two Japanese dudes and there's like, "Hey, how you doing, big boy?" I was like, "Come on, let's fight it out." And then they start.
This is from transcriptvids.com.
Wow, transcriptvids.com. What is that? Transcript Vids Archive. All right.
Gay porno transcripts.
I'm gonna have a very terrible search history if I keep searching up the things that I'm searching up right now, because I'm looking for I don't know what he said. It's like, hey, you know what I'm talking about, right? He's wearing like the bondage suit. He's on Twitch. I forgot what it's called. The Ironers is a big fan.
Is that the content you watch, hey?
No, it's a meme.
LUL Kappa Pride.
Maybe it's not a bathroom. Maybe it's a locker room. Oh. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Come on. Okay. Let's mute this. I said mute. Why can I still hear? Okay, perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna. Oh wait, is that this? Not what I want. Is this it? This. This is what I'm talking about.
Hey buddy, I think you got the wrong door. The leather club's 2 blocks down. Maybe you and I should settle it right here on the ring if you think that's tough. Yeah, you get it. Let's go. Why don't you get out of that leather stuff? I'll strip down out of this and we'll settle it right here in the ring. What do you say? Yeah, no problem. All right, you got it. Get that jabroni outfit. Yeah, smart ass.
Bruh, this is a classic.
I'll show you who's boss in this gym.
Yes. All right, let's watch. Got you. Come on, let's go.
That's something.
You've never seen this? You've never seen this. This is a classic. It's an absolute class.
Dark fantasy. Dan, as you all know, I'm an artist.
He's on. He's on Twitch too.
I don't watch much gay porno. Sorry.
See, look, he's on Twitch. Is he on? No. Give him a follow. Look. Look at him making some Vienna sausages. And just I can't hear him. Why is his audio so low? There he is. Alright, that's all we need to know. What the hell? Just ninja. Alright, we're done with this. Back to the game. I'm gonna save this for later. Where's the unmute? There we go. Oh yeah, I already read this.
But you think I'd go easy on you just because we're playing for fun, yeah? Besides, I promised Papa that I'd win next tournament, yeah? I can't lose to anyone before then, yeah? Papa?
Ferris nods happily.
Papa said that if Ferris won, that he'd take off to work to congratulate me, yeah?
I want to congratulate you too. But are you free that night?
Papa and I are having dinner that night, yeah?
Oh.
And you know, we should all go cheer for the finals. Thank you.
Isn't your final opponents that viral attacker duo? No one has ever heard of them until they defeated Ferris Town's rival, Iniona. Ferris Town's duel with Iniona was all god tier, but I was looking forward to it.
I haven't seen the other Railroaders matches, but are the viral attackers really that furious?
Well, they're not a threat to Ferris. Ferris Town is the strongest. Ferris Town is a goddess!
Nyang, stop it, Nyang. You're embarrassing me, Nyang.
This is why I need other people to voice for me. Am I listening to their conversation? I feel a strange churning in my gut. Something is not right here. The voice whispers him deeper within, deeper than reason. I played the scenario back in my head and soon realized the source of my discomfort. The Ferris side, you had never been to an official RakuenKnight tournament. And yet, now she's about to compete in a tournament finals? Which means she's going to the tournaments for a while. This is the change that Ferris wanted to make. Considering the reception was her father, maybe he was strict and wouldn't let her go to tournaments. But that's reason to change the past. Ferris is only 17 years old. It's not too late for her to start participating in tournaments. If there were an age limit to narrate tournaments, that would be one thing. I guess it was just the importance to her. At that moment, someone knocks on the door. The door opens halfway, the middle-aged man appears. It's not the butler. Excuse me, Rumiho, do you have a moment?
Papa!
Oh, she took off the ears. Ferris quickly gets up and leaves the room. Whoa, Ferriston's dead. Shouldn't we say hello? Alright, let's... Nope, but... Nah, Chun killed it for me. Thank God she was here. Japanese roaches are so fast, so scary. Oh, assistant. Nice typo. And you used the kanji for wither! Something tells me that is not the name of her daddy gave her. What? What? Oh. Okay.
He's a CEO. Wow.
This is so loud for me. Give me a sec. This might not be bothering to you, but it's kind of in my ear. Put that there. And see if anyone wants to join me. Anyone at all.
Junyu,
What you call me?
where you'd how?
What? What does that even mean? I wonder. Wait, who are you again? Alright. Oh, where are you? Oh man. You're asleep, aren't you? Sag. Alright. You're also streaming! Ah! You? No, you're the owner. Owner-kun. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm not sorry. I'm on my own. What? No, seriously. Did I delete them? No way. I did not. I did not. I swear I didn't. No. 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 I can't believe it. Wait, there you are. Never mind, they're offline. Very sad. Sad. Why is everyone either streaming or offline? But you're playing World of Warcraft, so no. Alright, back to the game. Ferris soon returns, and she turns to us and puts her hands together in a gesture of apology.
Sorry, Nyang. Ferris has to go out with Papa, Nyang. Okay, I guess we'll see you later then.
But Ferris, son, what about my match? You promised to give me hands-on lessons. You know, really worked me over. Where's the text code faster? Texco room. It's already the fast it goes. How are you this slow? And you're the fastest it goes? No way.
Pretty sure I didn't, Nan.
Of course you didn't. I was just making it up.
Darn it, you shouldn't trouble Ferris chair like that. Come on, Opening. Let's go back to the lab.
Yeah.
You know Kelma's been awfully quiet, Nan. Something's wrong, Nan?
Nothing. I was just looking at Akiba, watching the ignorant masses scurry about search of momentary resurgence from the pit of existence.
That's occurring for you. Batshit crazy.
There's her dad and her butler see us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again. Thurs's dad seems to be a cool guy. He's not pompous like you expect rich people to be. The sun is setting and there's still a crowd in front of the Akiba station. More foreigners than usual. People come from all over the world to buy electronics and otaku goods in Akiba, but it looks like the satellite has attracted some as well. Man, it's hot. Less than a minute outside and I'm already drenched in sweat. Paris' air-conditioned apartment was a little slice of heaven. I'd love air conditioning in the lab, but we don't have that kind of money. Anyways, I bought some food. I turned around to Staru and Mayuri. Where is she? What'd she think? Mayuri's not here.
Where did Mayuri go? You're right, she's gone.
Why can't I do Dara's voice?
Did Stardust handshake activate again?
I scanned the area. There she is. She's walking casually towards the station. She's about 50 meters away. I chased after her. Mayuri! Where are you going?
The otaku.
I mean, you're not wrong. That's his whole character persona.
Opening!
Use just your own voice and it would fit.
Hey, come on. That's mean.
She's thinking about stopping by Nakuno way before going home.
If you're going home, then why don't you just say so?
Sorry. All I could think about was going to Nakuno.
Why is she like some kind of ninja, never noticing she was gone?
Mayuri does that a lot. She just wanders off without saying anything. And just like Daru said, you never notice she's gone. So, when you turn around and look for her, it's like she's vanished in thin air. Stardust, handshake, and sneak and fade. Why did her powers have to be so annoying? What business do you have in Nakuno? Anyways.
Well, Sora Sword Dojin came out yesterday. No, but the illustrators Kokuya Yusan. Mashi thinks it's finally time she gets serious about costume again.
Koga Yui? She was a character designer in the last year's Gunpa.
Yep.
Buy me one too.
Okay. Okie dokie.
What are you guys talking about? If you want Dojin, why don't you go to Tona Norona? It's right over there. Dara and Mayuri stare at me blankly.
There? Where?
You know, right over... I follow my pointing finger. Tora no Ona isn't there. I rub my eyes and blink several times. It doesn't help. Maybe I'm looking at it in the wrong place. I check up and down the streets, but no, it's nowhere to be found. And what's more, I can't find either mate either. It's supposed to be right next to Tora no Ona. Instead, I see electronic stores, Daichi Kaiden, and T21 Minami. Never seen them before in my life. Wait, I remember Mr. Braun saying that Akiba used to be a lot more electronic shops. Many of them closed. I think Daichi Kaiden and T21 Minami was among them. Where the hell did Tora Noama and Animate go?
Have you lost it, man?
Huh? There aren't any Toranoanas or Animates in Akiba. That's why Mayushi's going to Nakono to buy Dojin.
What do you mean there aren't any? They were there yesterday, weren't they?
Kinky.
Shh. What about earlier today? I really wasn't paying attention to the way Ferris. Oh my god, he's so high quality. That's the most high quality cap I've ever seen. Really wasn't paying attention to the way to Ferris's apartment, but I'm pretty sure that we're still there.
There's no Moe stores in Akiba, man. You know that. The holy land of Moe is Nakuno.
But Akiba is the holy land of Moe. That's the whole world knows that.
Has the heat finally gone to your head? Okarin, Akiba is the electronics town. If you opened a Moe store here, the electronics Otaku would riot.
This feeling again. Dissonance. My memories don't match reality. The past has changed. The part of it knows what has happened. But I still can't help but ask. What about Mandarake?
Nope.
Akibao? Of course there's a Akibao.
I mean, Oko... Where they sell dojin?
What the hell is that?
They sell Dojinshin at Akiba?
Of course not. That would be crazy.
Gamers? Ramatura? They shake their heads. Mellow books? Hasubit City? They look confused. So basically, I swallow hard. I finally understood. It's hard to believe, but I face the truth. Chaos has forsaken this place. Every last store that sold anime, eroge, moe goods has disappeared from Akiba. In a final desperate attempt to deny reality, I went to Ferris Queen Yan Yan, the maid cafe where Mayushi and Ferris work, and which Staru and I frequent. Upon arriving, the storefront is I forced to my knees in abject defeat. It's gone. It's all gone. It's not just the Moe stores, even the maid cafes have disappeared. Mayuri, you work at Mary Queen, don't you?
Mary Queen? Oh, what's that, a potato?
May Queen plus Nyan Nyan. I asked her too, but no reaction.
Mayushi works at Lemonade, remember?
Lemonade? Is that a maid cafe?
It's just a normal coffee shop.
And almost everyone. It's not even a single maid cafe in Akiba.
No, man. The people here hate moe business. Nobody would go. It's clear now. It's been the result of Ferris' email. The butterfly effect was added again. Ferris said he had influence over Akiba's development board. They adapted their plan and embraced the moe industry. But the send email to 2000, so World's line has shifted to 1, where the has never happened. Akiba is still the electronics all the way. To think that a single mail could rewrite 10 years of town's history. It's okay to change history on a whim like this. I feel almost guilty about it. But since I'm the only one who remembers the original Akiba, no one can blame me. It looks like I can change it back. But still, what in the world did Ferris' email say? The next morning, I took a stroll through the streets of Akiba. What I discovered is that although the chaotic energy appears to have receded, Akiba is still Akiba at the core. The few electronic stores I used to frequent are still here, the fact they've multiplied. And I still hear the loud theme songs and cries of salesmen all the way in the sidewalk. Electronicos, taco, and PC manics walk the streets with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes, and eyes burning with intense purpose. There was even cheerful foreigners taking in the sights. The maids and young female tacos have disappeared, but the hobbyist existence of the town is unchanged. I admit it. It's a relief. Just I heard that She had met Ferris on this world line. I was wondering since Mary Queen no longer exists. It was a small Ronettes tournament in the toy store in Ikebukuro. We went to cheer on Dara, who dropped out because of stomachache, so Mayuri and I ended up taking this place. Our opponent was Ferris. We got crushed, and needless to say, but Mayuri says that Ferris was gracious and gave us advice on how to play. That was the beginning of our beautiful friendship. Our past has changed considerably, yet it still ended up in the same close relationship we had in the last one. Like, fascinating. Maybe Lady Luck is looking out for us. We got a mail. Who's this? We're watching you. What the hell? Is this a prank? Spam? Red gelatin? Who's watching me? It's a reference to the jelly men. The jelly people that you've been making, and blood because they're gonna murder you. What's going on here? A spin strange searches the crowd. A few passengers by look at me strangely. I don't care. Something is wrong. Goosebumps break out all over my body. Is it the organization? Sir? If so, then the mail is a threat. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What do I do? Do I tell someone? Oh, I can't involve everyone. It's a prank, it has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Are the men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase me, erase us. Should I call the police? No, not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I... My thoughts spin in my head. Every pedestrian looks like an enemy. I flee from the crowd. I managed to calm myself down and head back to the lab. For now, I write down the mail as a prank. It's still early, well, I guess it's actually noon, but Mayuri, Kirisu, and Lukako are already in the lab when I return. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice. It's Sunday, one weekend. What are you doing here, lab girls?
Pardon the intrusion, Okabe-san. Good morning, Okarin.
The two cute high school girls wave at me in greeting.
By the way, one of these girls is actually a boy. Actually, not anymore. You changed that without you even knowing. Wahaha. Time to take. Oh no! Take a sip of water. In any case, the sight of who warms my heart, or would if I've not for certain assistant who gives me a bored look before going to act reading. What are you doing? Mayuri and Lukaku are sitting next to each other in the sofa reading a book together. It looks like a cosplay photo album.
Yesterday I went to Nakono to buy doujin, remember? While I was there, I found the photo album of a super cute cosplayer. So I splurged on it. Look, John. It's a costume of Sedona from the Bloodtoon. So detailed and cute. It is.
I see, she's showing it to Lukaku as part of her re-education. His re-education. To think that he was so reluctant to get involved in cosplay. Looks like Mayuri's persistence has paid off. Actually, judging from his obvious interest in the photo album, maybe he has actually interest in cosplay, just too shy to cosplay himself.
Take a look, Chris Chan is amazing. I'm okay.
Looks like Carissa's not interested in the photo album. She just gives cold Instead, she's reading a difficult-looking English book. Damn it, it's no time to be showing off your intelligence. You're gonna make Mayuri cry if you talk to her like that. Or I thought, but Mayuri doesn't seem to mind, so I stay out of it.
Wow, look at the swimsuit, so much skin. She's got a great figure, like a graveyard idol.
Drink some water.
Must be nice. Nice? The swimsuits? I don't have such a great figure. Don't worry, Luka-chan. I'm sure you'd be a great big friend with Heart.
What? Oh! Daru. And also I read that wrong. Ahahaha. Don't think too much into that. Hey now, Mayuri, what do you say? It's like you're referring to Daru with that remark. And
Plenty of people like flash chats, so even if you don't have breasts, you should still have confidence in yourself.
Kiryu starts choking on her coffee. I know how she feels. I almost did a spit take with my soda. Mayuri's breasts are huge for her height, so her advice lacks certain element of persuasion. Oh, hello there.
I know! Mia comes over.
What?
Come Mia's over. Let's have a trip to the beach. She's been making costumes all summer. I haven't made time to play at all. What do you think, guys? A lab member beach trip? All the lab members? I can't go. I have to go back to America soon, and I haven't even started packing yet.
Why did I give her that voice? Okay, what did she sound like before?
I can't go.
You know what? I'm just gonna stay with that. I don't care enough to try to replicate that. Or do I? Yes, I could see you're in a rush. I bet you don't even have the time to lounge around and raid. Ursa snaps her book shut and glares at me.
Fine. I'll be blunt. There's no way I'm swimming with two perverts like you. If it's just the girl members, I'd happily go.
Be honest, Christina. You just don't want me to see Mongolian spot on your butt.
I don't have a Mongolian spot.
I don't even know what that means. Anyways, if it's just a girl, remember that doesn't naturally look like a girl.
What's that supposed to mean?
Didn't we tell you earlier, Lukaku is a bona fide guy. My declaration of the truth freezes the air instantly. There's something off about their reaction.
You're the worst. Where are you getting off calling her a guy? Yeah, Okarin, that's a terrible thing to say.
Even Mayuri condemns me. Lukaku meanwhile's face turns pale and hangs her head so I can't see his face. Is he crying? Normally he'd get depressed and say something about how embarrassed it'd be to wear a swimsuit, but he wouldn't start crying. Christina, I understand your desire to deny the truth. It's difficult to imagine that a guy could ever be so cute, but...
Okabe!
Kirisu advances to me with a stern glare.
If you want to give me a stupid nickname, that's fine. I mean, it's not, but... What you just said now is below the belt. I didn't take you for the kind of guy who thinks it's funny to hurt people's feelings, but I guess I was wrong. You're a real jerk, Okabe.
Huh? Or did I deserve this tongue lashing?
Apologize to Urashiba-san right now.
Wait a second, I don't have to apologize for anything. I just said the truth.
It's okay.
Luka gets up from the sofa, his head is still hanging with his voice is barely audible.
So that's how Okabe sees me?
No. That's not how I see you, Lukaku. You're a guy, remember? Or are you denying reality too?
You're the one who's denying reality. That's right. Look at Chan's a girl. Okarin, you're terrible.
Mayuri, when did you start calling Lukaku Luka-chan instead of Luka-kun?
Cut it out already, Okabe. She's a girl.
Mayuri nods in agreement. Huh? What's going on here? Is this some kind of prank?
I'm going home.
Lukaku tries to slip me out of the lab. I grab his hand and stop him from leaving. Hold it, Lukaku! You can't fool me. You're as much as a man as I am, and I know how to prove it. I pin Lukaku's arm and reach for his package. As you can see, you're hiding down. Nothing. Oh.
You!
What? What? I feel some more.
Don't look at me. Please stop.
No, it should be there. I mean, he's the guy, isn't he? Electronic situation runs in my brain. No way. Yes way. No, so this is happening. Lukaku. You. The T-bill that I thought had failed was actually successful. You're a girl?
That's what we've been saying.
The half second later, Kurisu cracks me over the head with a heavy textbook. Don't say this to anyone. When my vision clears, Lukaku is crying. Mayuri rubs her back comfortably. Kurisu meanwhile is glaring down at me like I'm something in a scrap off the bottom of her shoe. Taro, who arrived a moment ago in the corner, is trying not to laugh. Honestly, I can't blame him. Righteous high school girls make perverted college guys beg for forgiveness. If I had put the title on the scene, that's what it would be. on top of my head is throbbing. Most likely because Kurusu wiped out 100 million of my precious neurons, envied by scientists all over the world. I put the moist towel in my head.
I want you to dissect your skull and remove your brain for a good washing. Then I'll submerge it in culture fluid so that you don't do anything like that again. Anyways, just be thankful I didn't report you to the police.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm sorry. Man, that was dumb. I didn't think it'd be gone. Okako became a girl. Her face hasn't changed and she's flat as a board, but she's definitely a girl. There's no denying that my hands didn't feel. I guess the ridiculous superstition was true. If you eat vegetables, you have a girl. Does that count as a scientific breakthrough? Anyways, I better apologize to Lukiko. I hope she doesn't get PTSD because some pervert me groped her. I mean, she is a 17-year-old girl now, and she was shy to begin with. I mean, she is gentle as humanely powerful from now on. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she never spoke to me again. I have no one but himself to blame. I just have to accept the consequences.
Anyways, what in the hell made you think that Urabashi-san was a boy?
As I already explained, we changed the past. Tsukiko was a guy, but she wanted to be a girl, so I sent a D-mail to make his wish come true, and it worked. I knew that the world line has changed. My magic eye, Steins, saw the shift in time. But I chose to believe my mundane senses instead. I should have been more faith in my powers. I wouldn't have made such a mistake again. Ursu calmly reads her book above her head.
Want some more?
I'm telling you the truth. You have to believe me. I can explain the phenomenon logically. When we sent the D-mail, we changed the past, and all the history changed as a result. My brain perceived that change. I leaped to my feet, overcome with excitement. Out of mankind, I alone can perceive changes in causality. I have the world's observer. I look around, expect to see awe on their faces.
Sit down before I hit you again.
I do as I'm told. Don't you understand? I'm the observer, the one who opens the book so the insurer's cat.
Schrödinger?
Schrodinger's cat again? The Japanese can't get enough of that cat.
You're Japanese too.
I've had enough Schrodinger's, thanks. I do admit that kittens are cute though.
Daughter's absolutely right. However, when anime wants to use quantum mechanics, that character always talk about Schrodinger's cat. Anyways, my magic eye has the power to perceive changes in the world line. This power is called reading Schneider, as I've explained.
And I told you that the name is stupid, remember? It's English, like something from a kid's manga. Not to mention, it's a grammatical mess, and there's also the fact that it's half German, so no consistency there either. It's stupid. The same goes for the Steins gate thing that you always talk about.
Looks as if you got some Mongolian spark in your butt, Christina. Names are all about feeling. My creativity, comparable to the great Da Vinci himself, cannot be held by shackles of grammar. She hits me again. I'm saying stars.
Show a little remorse, huh?
I'm sorry.
Lukiko is still crying. As punishment, I spent the next 30 minutes on my knees on the Kurusu's watchful eye. I slouch for a second and get the corner of her book. I'd accept being told time, but if it's coming from Lukiko, but why the hell is it Kurusu butting in? I didn't do anything to her. Does she think that she's one of those class president characters? Anyways, I flee the lab as soon as my punishment is over. The silent pressure of these girls is just too much to bear. I kneel into the sun and stretch. My legs are numb from the kneeling, and I barely stand straight. At that moment, the Vtuber shut workshop. The doors open, and comes part-time warrior. Our eyes meet.
Sup?
She's less energetic than usual.
Why are you so wobbly?
It's a new exercise.
Never heard of it.
The Suzuha enters listlessly and she sits down on the bench and she aimlessly gazes skywards. I follow suit. A huge cloud slowly swallow in the blue. A helicopter flies overhead and I hear its propellers slicing in the air. Ah, that's why. Perfect.
Perfect weather for cycling.
Really? But it's so damn hot. How can you exercise on a day like this? I'd rather drink hot coffee in a well-conditioned room while browsing the net. Now that's a luxurious way to spend summer break. If only labs had air conditioning.
Hey, for a little cycling. Hey, up for a little cycling?
Seriously? She has to be joking. Your bike only has one seat.
One of us can sit in the back.
Don't you have work to do? Suzuha pops into the store and she backs in less than a minute.
I got permission. It's not like we have customers anyways.
I try to think of an excuse to refuse, but nothing comes. Ow. I am a mad scientist, not a mad cyclist. So why am I doing the pedaling?
Long ago, Aristotle said time is just a measure of motion. So, put those pedals in motion.
That doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. I'm exhausted. I barely made it to the station. I'd die if I went another block. That's a terrible idea. I should have known better. I get off the bicycle and sit against the station wall. Suzuha gets the bike against the wall and crouches next to me. Sitting on the ground is undignified for a man of my stature, but no less I need a few moments to catch my breath. I watch the crowds of people moving past, and nearly all of them are men. Here they are. Here and there I see people carrying large boxes, mostly like PC parts or appliances. There isn't any anime poster in sight. When Akiba changed, so did the people who visit it. Mayuri?
Rakuen emanates an aura that makes you want to tease her, and you just reacted to that. I understand when Mayuri and Rakuen feel a little sadistic.
Wait, where'd you go?
Chill, but still, you shouldn't tease her in real life.
How do I reply to this? Oh, she's just mad at me. Okay. Pain. The atmosphere, it's got a retro. It's the Akiba I've only seen in pictures. Akiba in the end of the 20th century. Electronic town in the purest form. It has risen from the ashes of the past. And only one who knows it's me.
You know,
Suzuha Mothers?
it's only been 10 days since I've arrived in Tokyo.
I didn't know that. Vacation? No, that can't be right.
I'm hunting for my father.
That's a strange way to put it. Did he run away? I mean, it's a joke, but it's so serious. I hope she didn't screw up again.
I haven't seen him in years, but I know he's in this town.
Oh, but then why are you working downstairs? Who works a prawn 2 shop from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. I doubt that leaves much time to research.
Honestly, I don't have a clue where to begin.
Have you talked to the police?
No.
Then you then shouldn't you? Or have you hired a private investigator or something, if you have money?
I don't have the resources, and besides, there are issues.
Issues?
I only had one chance,
One opportunity.
and that chance is tomorrow. I know that tomorrow he might appear in a certain place.
A certain place? That's rather ominous to ring it. Could her father be some kind of fugitive? I stay silent, unable to think of a response.
If I miss a chance, then I have to leave.
By leave, you mean go back home?
Not exactly. I have a parallel priority engagement.
What?
I've already made up my mind. I don't find him tomorrow, I'll give up.
You're worried, aren't you? How has she not seen him? Like, she works downstairs. How has she not seen him go upstairs? What? Is it just like, oh, like every time she happens to like, oh, turn around. Oh, he's right here. Turns around. I was like, and then walks by every single time. That's a cliche. I hate that cliche, but it happens in real life, so I can't blame it. But every time, I feel pain. I understand. That's feeling when you're alone, searching for your father in an unfamiliar town. It can't be easy. Honestly, I thought she worked there because she knew. Loki, I thought that's why she worked there. I thought that was her whole plan. I'm so confused. You hoped that talking to someone would help. That's why you sought out the most reliable person around. Me. Conceded much. Alas, part-time warrior, you have made a grave mistake, for I am insane mad scientist here in game, huh? You shall be my next guinea pig.
Guinea pig?
You know what I'm talking about, the email, the greatest discovery in human history of science. I've already explained the email to Suzuha before. You shall be the subject of the next experiment.
What are you gonna do?
So it takes a step back and she finally realizes the danger she's in. Do simple. I needed some data and you do anything to obtain it. You're going to change the past. You can change it however you like, but only if I will know the difference. Only I will. If you think that that's cruel, then do as you please. But know that you are already caught in my web. You cannot escape. Fear not. I know exactly what you should write on your email. Listen well. You're going to send this to your father before he disappeared. Don't abandon your daughter.
You're a real nice guy, you know that.
All right.
You're a real nice guy, you know that.
What?
I think talking to you really did help.
Are you trying to insult me? I'm not a nice guy. I'm a bad scientist who helps women and children. Now tell me your father's email address. If you don't, then I shall unleash the power of my right arm. Once it's unsealed, not even I can control. You may not survive, considering yourself warned.
Sorry, I can't.
You dare defy me?
I don't know his email address or his phone number.
Oh. Well, that's a letdown.
And that's why tomorrow's my only chance. Thanks for caring, though.
I don't care. I'm just disappointed. I couldn't experiment on you.
Anyways, you can send mail to the past. That's amazing. The first time machine ever.
Of course, it's amazing. I am here in Gilma.
Any plan to upgrade it?
Upgrade it?
You know, like sending people to the past or something?
We're working on it. No good ideas yet, though.
Then let me give you one word of advice. You should leave Makisekurisu out of it.
What do you have against her anyways?
Well, better get back to the workshop. I only got 30 minutes break. I'll get in trouble if I don't get back soon.
Yeah, okay, I think I know why she doesn't want Chris involved. You know how, like... Is it... Not directly, not indirectly, but Pain. Pain, Peko, Pain. I stop Suzuka, she gets on the bike. Come to the lab tomorrow, whether you meet your father or not.
Why?
So you can use your grief to power my time machine. Yeah.
You really are a mad scientist, so evil. If I meet my father, I'll stop by. Then we can do a gun salute.
She laughs happily, and she starts pedaling, leaving me behind. Hey, wait! Let me, hey! She doesn't wait, so there will be no choice but to run back to the lab. I would be tired. So tired. I shall now brief you on Operation Hildremin. Dramira. It's V, right? C? Yes, it was C. Part-time warrior.
Going to infiltrate. Now, what should I do? I'm nervous. I can't see my own heart. I'm like peeking through a frosted glass. Wish me luck. Over and out.
Hoo-hoo. The only lab members here today is Mayuri, Kirusu, and Lukaka. I couldn't get a hold of Ferris or Moeka. They must be busy. Taro, meanwhile, gave me some crap about having things to do. I was prepared for Lukako to refuse my invitation, but since she's here, I guess she's forgiven me, but now, at least, I want you guys to get ready for the party. I already explained the lab members that Suzuka told me yesterday.
And what are you gonna do?
Me, I'm gonna follow the part-time warrior and report back to situation changes.
Don't you dare! Let her be alone with her father.
You shouldn't be so quick to reject my plans, Christina. You don't understand the intricacies of human psyche. Now that you've rejected my plan, there's no way I'm not going through with it. You have underestimated my pride.
Get over yourself.
Besides, Christina, you and she are enemies. Are you not? You protected her from me while protecting her demise. That makes you a hypocrite.
You just don't have standards, that's all. She's right. Don't think you should bother Okarin.
Even during the stretch, Minnie Mayuri keeps working on her costume. Okako hasn't agreed to wear it yet, but Mayuri's enthusiasm remains strong.
No matter what happens, we need to give her a warm welcome. We'll do anything that helps to make a party super special. Actually, I haven't met Suzuha-san. Suzuha-san, she's really nice. I'm sure she'll get along with her too. Nice.
Anyways, I'm gonna tell her now, you guys.
No, get it through your thick skull.
Damn it, assistant, how dare you give me orders? In the end, I can't get permission to tell Suzuha.
Don't even think about running off anywhere.
Chris just forced me to help her with shopping. There's no way out. Damn it. Caruso's already turned into a class president character. At this rate, she might take over the lab. Wait, this could be Suzuka I was warning me about. Nah. Anyways, time to head back to the game. We prepare for the Last Supper Operation Eldemir. The Last Supper refers to the party for Suzuha. And the events that she reunites with her father will just celebrate normally. In other words, it'll be the Last Supper in Tokyo. However, if she doesn't reunite with her father, we'll kidnap her and force her to participate in our experiments. Sacrifice must be made if we're doing a perfect email technology. In that case, that will be the Last Supper on this world line. A lab budget, most of which comes out of my pocket, is tight, but it's okay to party every once in a while. There's no such thing as low risk, high return. High risk, high return. That is how mad scientists operates. I can already taste Suzuha's despair.
Huh? Over there, isn't that...
I follow Curse's figure, see Daru emerge from Yakashiba's camera. Found you, Daru! Huh? I grab his collar and stop him from escaping. Why didn't you respond to my summons?
Like I said, I've got something to do.
Which is...
an offline meeting.
inexcusable.
Wait, just listen a second.
Your offline meeting or a party with food handmade by your own lab girls. Choose one.
Handmade by girls? Oh, what question? Will Ferriston be there?
Before Curse can answer, I whispered to Daru. Naturally, Pharisee is lab member too.
Damn it, why do they have to be on the same day? Can't you have wait till tomorrow?
What can this be? The timer chooses now.
I want to eat Ferriston's home cooking.
If you give up the offline meeting, then that settles it.
I give up the offline meet!
Daru surrenders all too quickly. When we all return to the lab, Mayuri and Yukiko are already starting preparation. You killed her!
Daru's here too.
What about Ferriston? Where is she?
You've been tricked. Ferriston said you couldn't come.
Wait, seriously, Okarin? What's going on here? This isn't funny, man.
Don't worry. Well, sure. She comes to the next one.
You've gotta be kidding me. I was looking forward to that time machine meet.
Time machine meet? What's that?
It's an offline meeting for sci-fi BBS posts I post on. so famous writers all over would be there. I wouldn't forgive you, Okarin, ever. What? Why did you say so? I would have gone too! Suddenly I smell something strange. Does anyone smell that?
Smell what?
Did we blow a fuse or somewhere?
Sorry.
Look, I go apologizing for something.
That's probably the smell of Mayuri's cooking. What?
What? This is the smell of food?
I'll help too. Okay, then warm these eggs, please. Should I use the phone wave? No, if you put raw eggs in the microwave, they'll explode. We took the door off. It should be fine, right?
Oh my god, Mayushi. Kirusu.
Chup, chup, chuppity, chup, 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 chuppity. Mayuri, don't hold the knife like that.
The hell is going on here?
Dario and I exchanged glances. Maybe we should help to, or at least kick them out of the kitchen.
Would it end up the same either way?
I'm getting dizzy. This isn't the future I was hoping for.
You're telling me. And never forget this, okay? Never.
I'm sorry, truly, but please, Daru, stay with me for the end.
I'll order pizza as insurance.
It only gets worse. The smoke grows thicker by the second, filling my lungs with air and tar, ash and tar. In less than an hour, the girls have transformed the lab into a 5 disaster zone. Class 5. I take my phone and put it to my ear. It's me, looking the evil one is free. If I haven't heard of it, me in this hour, tell my parents I love them.
Okay, that's a death flag.
Is that the Troja Steins gate? Say, Kuguru. As the storm has passed.
What?
She's late. The sun is already set. The food lined on the table, not looking particularly appetizing, has already grown cold. Up my phone and check the time. It's getting late. The high school girls need to head back soon. And Suzuha was able to meet. Was Suzuha able to meet her father? No, because of you. Dumb. If so, they might talk a lot about. Goodbye. The only one word in Suzuha's email. That means she didn't meet her father. And now she plans to leave town alone. Oh, Inkyoma would never accept this. She will be my guinea pig whether she likes it or not. I fly out the lab. I don't find where Suzuha is. All I know is I go to the station. If she's going to leave town, she must be using public transport. If she's going the Hibiki line, the other side of the station, then I've snuck out. But if she's going to take the bullet train to Tokyo or Ueno, then she's going to pass through here. I carefully scan the thinning crowd around Akiba Station. Where is she? After 30 minutes of crowd, I spot something. The gaze focuses on a person walking from the main street. It's Suzuha sniffing around, the head bowed. As she gets closer, I can see that she's wiping her tears. Is she crying? I don't see anyone walking with her. I guess she couldn't find her father after all. Hey there, part-time warrior! Suzuha looks at me in surprise as she tracks my tears of her face. As her eyes are about to meet, Suzuha looks away. And she turns and runs out to the station. Wait! I gave chase, ignoring the stares of passerby. She's gone. Damn it. Where did she... Hold on a sec. Why am I chasing her? Why do I have some kind of urge to chase things that run away? I'm stupid, I'm not a dog. Should I just leave her be? I'm not like we're that close, right?
You're a nice guy, you know that. I think talking to you really did help.
But Suzette was all alone in this town. What if I was the only one that she could talk about her father? I know she's hurting, but she needs my help. Shouldn't I do everything in my power? I saw her. Just now, I think I saw someone who looked like Suzuha. But I ran to the station and left me exhausted. I dropped on my knees, gasping for breath. My sides ached and I couldn't take another step. Even after searching the entire area around the station, I couldn't find Suzuha. I guess this too is a choice of Steins gate. In the end, I look up to the sky, sadly remaining buried in Rakuen's wall. I wipe the tear of my brow and head back to the lab.
Rakuen, did you find Suzuha?
Everyone is still there while I return. It's late. Go home, everyone.
But... tell us what happened.
Yeah, keep us in the loop, man.
Suzuha ran away from me. I guess she couldn't find her father.
Oh...
The gloom silence falls. I can see the sadness on everyone's faces. I began to laugh.
Okay, but what's wrong? Are you okay? His brain is probably oxygen to start from so much running.
Okarin, chill.
Look at you all. Why the long faces, friends? Have you forgotten that we have just a thing for moments like these? I trust my finger at the current to the development room.
You're gonna send a email?
But the discharge phenomenon won't occur this late, will it?
Then we'll send it tomorrow. The email leaps through time. It doesn't matter when we send it, but when it is received.
Who's you sending it to?
To myself this afternoon, the message. I smile triumphantly. Don't listen to Christina, pursue. If I do that, there's no way I could fail. And then we can have Suzuha as a test subject. Suddenly I hear the sound of rain. I look outside the window and see the rain is starting to fall. As Star predicted, the discharge phenomenon does not occur. It looks like we have to wait till tomorrow. The rain grows harder, stronger over time, eventually becoming a thunderstorm. The next day, there isn't a cloud in... Oh, there's now. Oh, what? Oh. Wait, go back. There goes house, adventure, church, thunderstorm. The next day, the cloud is... There isn't a cloud in the sky. It's hard to believe it rained all night. Okay. And then we press C. Up the mail. My...
They say the satellite disappeared. I wonder what happened. Did it fly away? It's like a magic trick. Well, good night.
Taru?
Check the news, Okarin. The satellite's up and disappeared. Oh, no, lol.
I keep checking the Bronze 2 workshop on the window, but the morning passes without sign of Suzuha. She's probably long gone from Akiba by now. She doesn't know who she's dealing with. She is just a pawn in my game, destined to fight for me at Ragnarok. At the stroke of noon, I activate the phone wave named subject to change. The domain of my phone yesterday at 4 p.m. A discharge phenomena occurs as normal. The floor shakes violently. Squinting against the glare, I sent the mail. My brain shakes violently, the vision flickers, and the vertigo passes. I could hear my heart beat and feel my warm blood coursing through my body. I blinked slowly. It was a sensation of radiant started activating, and so I know Suzuki is ours. I hurry down the stairs. I step back and look in front of the building. What belongs there has returned. The mountain bike, polished and shining finish, and on the bench next to it, looking at the summer skies, Amane Suzuha. Good morning, part-time warrior. I try to remain calm as I call her.
Sup?
And she greets me in her usual listless fashion. Slacking off?
It's not like anyone's gonna come. And besides, it was all night partying. I'm really tired.
You were partying? With who?
Were you drinking, Okabe, Rintaro? Big no-no. You're only 18.
We shifted from the world line where we failed to stop her from living to one where we succeeded. As a result, the events of yesterday changed. You could find your father, or so we held the Last Supper to make a test subject, correct?
Yeah, I remember you saying something like that. Thanks for all your help yesterday.
My memory's a bit fuzzy. Remind me how we captured you?
Wait, you were already drinking last night? Were you really drinking last night?
Just tell me.
Well, I was on my way home from the time machine meeting when...
Wait a second. Time machine meeting?
Yep.
The same offline meeting daughter was going to. Was that where your father was supposed to appear?
I said so yesterday, didn't I?
So you were going to home, and then?
You, Hashin, Itaro, Shinamairi appeared out of nowhere. You brought me to the lab and we partied all night. So, my pursuit of
Suzuka was a resounding success. Can't help but smile at how smoothly things went. Suzuka, meanwhile, looks back at the clear blue sky.
Yes, it sure was fun.
Her tortoise is here.
It would have been more fun if not for Mikasa Kurisu. The apple pie she made was deadly. But Urashiba Lucas curry was awesome. Your lab seems kind of like a clubhouse. It's nice. Everyone gets along and they're always smiling. I've never had so much fun in my life.
It sounds like Suzuka had a pretty dark childhood. Maybe she was bullied in school. Could that be related to her father's disappearance? Part-time warrior. As promised, you are my test subject.
But I already told you, I don't know his email address.
Then we'll have to postpone the experiment until you find out. By the way, the phone wave name subject to change. Used at the experiment in the lab's greatest secret. You must become a member to guarantee your silence.
A lab member?
It's short for lab member. When you become a lab mem, you become one of us.
Can I really join?
You don't have a choice. In the matter, from this day forth, you are lab member 8. Suzuka lures ahead, no doubt awed by my proclamation. I heard that she sounds like a sniffle. She looks up, revealing a smile.
I guess I don't have a choice, huh? I'm all yours.
You're not gonna leave.
Nope. Maybe there's still a chance to find my dad.
You are a lab member now. If there's anything we can do, you could only ask. By the way, do you have any leads? Susie hesitates a little. Then she stands up and turns to me. Her expression is grave.
My father calls himself Taitor.
Wait, tighter?
You mean Tighter?
You know about him? He might be using a different code name though.
I don't know about him. He's been active in ad channel for the past several weeks. I open the ad channel thread on my phone and show it to Susan.
Look, there's someone posted named John Tighter.
Susan stares at the screen.
This solves the puzzle. Your father is on a channel.
You're right.
Hey, shouldn't you be more surprised?
Well, it's not him.
How do you know? You said your father calls himself Titor.
I can tell. This Titor isn't my dad.
That's a strange way to put it. It's almost as she knows who's behind John Titor. As if she answers my suspicions, Suzuha continues.
His name isn't John. The name my father used was Barrel Titor.
Oh, Chaos Theory Homostasis achievement unlocked. Oh, quick save. Oh my god, something's happening. Oh. I have opened my eyes to the deep scarlet sky. Is this chapter 2? 1? Did I finally pass the prologue? What's going on? I'm on my back, laying face up. The sky is vast and the color is ominous. I've never seen it like this before. Where am I? I sit up. It's nothing here. The wasteland stretches the horizon, nothing but rocks and dust far as I could see. No plants, no water, no sun, no moon, no warmth, no cold. Not a single breath of the wind. It looks like hell. A frozen world. This can't be Earth. Mars, I would believe. Why am I here? This must be a dream. I give up thinking and I lie down again in the sand. I guess I'll wake up soon. I must just have to wait until then. Wait, but if the dream shows no sign of ending, what have I had a dream this lucid before? This terrible ringing in my ears that keeps me awake. I realize that it's the sound of silence. My belongings are gone. I have no watch, no phone. The lack of motion numbs the sense of time. How long have I been lying here? I must have been only a second. It might have been 3 days. An epiphany. The concept of time is a human construct. The universe is large and has no use for it. Time is a cage that is created to feel secure. Within its walls, you can forget its own significance. Thirsty. It hurts to breathe. A void is no place for a human. It's not strong enough to live in a world without time. Tears fill my eyes. What do they mean? I no longer know. I want to die. Yes, let's die. But what is death? To be frozen in time. Time stopped for me long ago. How can I turn a world that is already dead? Everything inside me is crumbling away. Who am I? I can barely recall. My soul is melting in the void. There's someone there. Anyone? Nothing moves in the corner of my eye. Impossible. Try to move my eyes, but I've forgotten how.
Found you, Okarin.
A pleasant voice silences the buzzing of my ears and reminds me who I am. Okabe Rintaro. This time my eyes move. A girl sitting on me by a nearby rock. I recognize her. My frozen brain becomes alive. Her presence breathes new life into a dreadful world. Mayuri. My brain is still half asleep and I cannot speak. It's Mayuri. Shira Mayuri, my oldest friend. She smiles at me, swings her legs.
This is Earth, 7 million years ago. Some scary people sent you here in a time machine.
This is a dream, right?
She went looking for you and found Okari in many different world lines. You're one of many openings, and also the original. Mayushi is one of many Mayushis, and also the original. And now Okarin and Mayuri are gonna die here.
This is a dream, right, Mayuri?
But I know that another Okarin and Mayuri will pick up where we left off 7 million years in the future. So everything's A-okay.
This is a dream! That's not what he says. He says, let it stop or something. Or let it end or something. Hey, jerk awake. Yeah, that's top of the sofa. My body is drenched in sweat. It was a dream. I fallen asleep sometime around noon with a horrible nightmare. I guess the threatening email I got was still weighing in my mind. Still, Mayuri had to save me. Even my dream, that's unacceptable. I'm the one who saves her. That's the way it should be. Besides, Mayuri's not smart enough to talk to time travel like that. I sit up and look around the room. She's right where I expect to find her. In front of the TV, watching RakuenKnight Kagero DVD. On the screen, the Oopa is riding Kagero's shoulder, is screaming something unintelligible.
I wish I had an Oopa.
Look at her sitting on the spaced out Mayuri needs my protection. The dream was wrong. I check a Dr. P and check my phone. No new mails. Since when did you have mails from yourself? Oh yeah, from the one that you sent to yourself. I sent Chocho mail several hours ago just to make sure that he isn't his father. He hasn't responded yet. Obviously Taro and others still don't know I changed the past. Ah, Ferris is calling. This is Hoen Kyoma.
No, it is Ferris now.
Oh, it's you, Akiharume home?
Yeah, who's that
I could have sworn her name was Akiharume. Hello, Talibani. Okay, I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Hello, hello, welcome to welcome.
Lots of love from Taliban.
Ah, yes. Welcome. Don't tell me could the demon have changed that too?
Ferris is Ferris now. I don't have any other names now.
Yeah, right, your true name is Ferris, my apologies. Of course, she's been her usual self. Well, what is it? As Ferris called me to make, it might be about the IBM 5100. She promised to help us find one.
You've been too conspicuous now. The cat's out of the bag, and now you're drunk now.
I like guns, nay, ay.
Yes. You like guns, yeah. Huh? More reference unusual nonsense.
The forgotten kings have awakened now. There is no escape now.
Is it so? If you think the forgotten kings can stop me, just wait and see. Akiba will be drowning in blood before nightfall.
After the forgotten kings are the forgotten queens now. After that, the eight devils. And then the black angel 12 now.
Oh no.
Pew pew.
That many? What's going on with this town?
You've really stirred the hornet's nest now. I'm sorry, Killa, but this is checkmate now.
We want anime girls in Talibanian.
Of course. Who doesn't want anime girls?
No.
Yeah. I'm not a cat. No, it's not over yet. If I could just acquire the item, I can turn the tide. If you students look at me, look at the IBN 5100.
Son, I've angels looking all over the world, but still no luck now.
What? So start no progression to report. Please hurry, I'm running out of time.
Okay, I'll tell you soon as I find one, Kilma. Until then, hold on to 9 now.
Yeah, I can't decide yet. Hang up before I get finished. Damn it. This is why I hate talking to fatties. Anyways, moving on. As time around, my search for the IBN 5100 is going poorly. Actually, it's supposed to consider yourself lucky for having found one so easily the first time. I mean, IBN 5100 is practically an urban legend. There are people like Moeka who spent months searching with no success. Last time it barely took me 3 days to reach Yeshiba's shrines, almost as if something was guiding me there. It was fate. No, it was the choice of Steins Gate. That's why my loss is so painful.
Guess that's why they call it the Phantom PC.
They're sitting on his computer like always.
I read on a ad channel that some collectors will pay millions to buy one. IBN 5100 are serious business, man.
If they have that high of a premium, then people must know their secrets. They're all after the Data and Sons mainframe.
I don't get it, but how come they're so expensive? I mean, I guess they're pretty expensive to begin with. Looks like one costs about 20,000 back in the day.
20,000? That's expensive.
Anyways, I can believe it's so hard to find one. Sure, it's a nice machine for its time, but only for its time. You'd have to be crazy to want one now. Maybe if one guy buying them all up.
It's hard to obtain. The stronger the desire one becomes. That's how people are. And that's exactly how I feel now. In the depths of CERN, completely isolated from the outside, lies a database coded in the IBN 5100. That secrets are slipping there. Could it contain the data from CERN's time machine research? Could there be a proof in the committee of 300 exist? The desire to grow stronger by the day is not just about plunging the world into chaos anymore. It ain't the power to oppose CERN's evil ambitions. Let me just go more YouTube and see right. Oh no. Oh no. YouTube and see right. Sus. The video. And at the Steins Gate tag.
Steins
Gate. Alright, where is, gaming and then Steins. Yep, save. That should do something. Anything. Alright, let's go back and yeah. We need the power to oppose CERN's evil ambitions. And then there's the threatening emails to consider. I was confident that CERN won't find us, but I can't afford to take that for granted. After all, they are against the largest minds in the world, the scientists who invented the World Wide Web, and they're backed in the secret organization more powerful than any nation. There are ways out to the league here, and there's no trouble to cause our puny lab if they desire. That's why we need a trump card to hold against them. But without the IBN 5100, we can't move forward. Still restless.
Whoa, what's this?
Dar suddenly lunges forward and stares at his monitor. What's wrong?
But there's no way that's right. What are you talking about? Explain. Well, I'm pulling down off the server looking for a way to get gaining root access. And these files are downloading like crazy fast. I mean, they're talking light speed here. It's hard to believe, but for some reason this area has a direct fiber optic line to CERN, several lines even.
Direct? What do you mean? Oh shit. CERN's onto him now. Fuck. They're tapped into our servers.
I mean, there's literally a fiber optic cable running from underneath this building to CERN's headquarters in France.
Is that strange?
Yeah.
Also, they had fiber optic cables in 2009? Holy fiber optic. Wow. So recalls the National Assembly France's website. It brings up the national command prompt and hammers out some commands.
Have a look at this. It's a route that we visited in the National Assembly France site. It starts from the IP address from there, it passes through several layers in Japan, jumps from France, then passes them while finally reaches to the National Assembly site. It takes 16 steps in total to get there. The average time for a race is about 300 milliseconds in the app for normal overseas connection. In other words, the route it would take to get to France to Japan takes about the same route. Other countries are the same, even browsing domestically takes around 10 steps. Now, let's try CERN. Door opens up
CERN's website in the browser. He displays the routes like last time. The result? There's only one step. Unlike before, the signal doesn't pass through the intermediate servers. The PC is using its registered name in Akiba PC. It's connected directly to CERN in France.
And the transfer rate is hundreds of times better than usual. Crazy fast. You can't get these numbers domestically, man.
Why do we have a direct line? Is that even possible?
It was like when we found it, I didn't do anything.
So the building is already a hotline to CERN? This can't be a coincidence. It might be a choice.
It doesn't make sense. Why would there be an independent line running from here all the way to CERN?
That was so exciting, he interrupted me.
No, Japanese or French telecommunications company would set up something like this, which means
CERN did it themselves. Daru gulps and nods. Cold sweat oozes in their brow. Feel chill as well. CERN might be able to see everything we're doing. No, maybe CERN has already expected us for years. How could this be? The answer is simple. John Titor claims that CERN completed the time machine in 2034. Just 2 years later, the world of dystopia under its rule. Maybe CERN in 234 considered opposition in 2010 a threat. Maybe that calls for the time machine to travel 2000 and install hyperoptic table and traffic our every move. It's entirely possible. Has the intervention of a time machine started an inter-terminal war? If so, what can we do? Our enemy might be stronger than I can even imagine. No, I mustn't lose heart. I need to think positive.
But that's... Thanks to this direct line, you have to control the LHC remotely. You figured out how?
Wow, that's amazing, darling.
Barry pauses her DVD and comes up beside me.
With a connection this fast, we can connect to LHC practically in real time. I haven't actually tried it yet, though.
That's right. Even if it is a kind of CERN trap, we might be able to make use of it. They're still vulnerable to our attack.
The LHC, that 20 kilometers long tunnel thing? Right. What does it do again?
It accelerates protons and smashes them together.
Oh, yeah, mini black holes, right?
The official lines for the many black holes might manifest as byproducts of the particle collisions, but that's not the truth.
According to the top secret documents we found, the LHC was intended to create black holes from the very beginning. But we don't know exactly how they do it. We need to think of a way to... Okabe! Kira suddenly emerges from the development room. She is cooped up in there all morning. Her expression is unusually grave. What's wrong?
I figured it out.
Figured what out?
I think I know how the phone wave works.
Really? Kira nods and she hasn't smiled.
Keeping in mind that this is just my hypothesis based on what we've observed, it's closely related to how you guys were just talking about the LHC.
I believe it was you, Christina, who called the LHC the world's largest microwave.
Yes, exactly. My hunch was right. You've created a monster, Okabe.
A monster?
It doesn't belong in some amateur lab. But before you take it to the endorsement of your abilities, I mean it in a bad way.
Carissa clutches her arms and keeps from trembling. Give me details.
Did you know that the microwave oven was invented as a byproduct of radar research?
Sir and I nod. Myri shakes her head. We read up on back on the phone wave and the subject shakes started acting weird.
Microwave electromagnetic waves with a frequency of 2.45 gigahertz. The phone wave is a commercial grade, so it outputs around 1500 watts. Here's the important part.
Kurusugo strikes away in the electromagnetic waves outputs by the microwave are somehow connected to the electromagnetic waves outputs by the phone.
Ignore that.
In fact, you could say they fuse together. According to Daru's blueprints, the microwave and the phone are made of sends out electromagnetic waves by taking their leads and hardwired in them to magnetrons, cathode, and anode. On one hand, they have a microwave super strong electromagnetic waves, originally a byproduct of the military research on the radar technology. On the other, we have cell phones standardized electromagnetic waves, a frequency now ubiquitous through the world. What happens when you fuse those two waves?
Both devices use electromagnetic waves. It's not a specialist, though, so I can't imagine the extensive magnitude of the influence that fusion has. But hypothetically, if the cell phones were to become a stepping stone, scattering the military-grade electromagnetic waves all over the vast range of hundreds of kilometers, then not just Akiba, but all of Tokyo could be turned into the inside of a microwave oven. Taking into account a slight variation due to body weight, the average time until death for a person inside would be 3 minutes.
Seriously? Then the phone wave's weapon of mass destruction, isn't it?
Is it really that powerful?
Let me tell you what happens inside a phone wave. The air inside the oven is fully visible. Hydrogen atoms burst bombards the atoms in the microwave to increase the energy potential. This is a normal function of a microwave oven. But when you add the electromagnetic waves from the phone, the harmonics trigger a chain reaction. The particles collide repeatedly at a near light speed, gain mass and energy each time. In other words, it becomes a sort of particle accelerator.
A particle accelerator? Literally the same as the LHC. So, if the LHC was created to generate many black holes, then the phone wave they're subject to change must also produce many black holes. Just doesn't deny it.
That's a miracle that that thing has been so stable. But there's one thing that I don't understand. Even if it does produce many black holes, they should evaporate instantly. But that's not what happens in the phone wave. The jellification phenomenon proves that. Just like in the LHCR, many black holes are turned into curved black holes.
According to the title, you have to inject electrons to produce a black hole effect.
Where do those inject electrons come from? That's what I don't understand. The LHC uses something called the lifter to inject electrons into the black hole and controls the gravitational field. Something is filling that role inside the phone wave.
Something?
Like I said, I don't know what.
Is it Okabe's brain? You got mail.
It's easy to pretend to be someone you're not, ultimately. However, it's no escaping the contradiction between your false self and the real you. If the paradox of paradoxes can't hold, I try to tell myself that I didn't need anyone. The forming bonds would only hurt, but somehow I ended up joining the circle of friends. I still don't know if it was for the best. No, I'm sure it was. Without you, I wouldn't have given up on ever finding my dad. I don't know why I wrote all this. I guess what I'm trying to say is thanks.
Are you sharing confessions now? Be careful to whom you expose your animal's feeling, where may cause them against you. Use them. Oh, okay. I wouldn't send that email, but sure. So I guess that's what it comes down to. All of Kirish's explanations does confirm my hypothesis of the phone wave and a subject change functions the same as LHC. Looks like we need to review what the LHC is. It's time for our LHC Moe guy to shine.
LHC stands for Large Hydrogen Collider.
Hydrogen? It's the name of the elementary particle.
The LHC is basically a huge circular tunnel underneath Switzerland and France. It sits around 100 meters below ground and has a total length of 27 kilometers. There are 2 rings that run through the tunnel. Inside the rings is super low temperature vacuum, an environment like outer space, basically seriously moe. An adjustment factory, protons gradually accelerate on a linear accelerator, and proton synchronization boosts of a super proton synchronotron. Finally, they inject into the LHC where they undergo the final acceleration via a series of superconducting magnets installed in the tunnel. By now, they're traveling at up to 99.999991% of the speed of light. That's enough to melt your brain. Not as dangerous as the phone wave, though. Finally, the acceleration protons collide approximately 1 to 10 million times per second. The purpose of the LHC project is to study high energy reactions as a result, or so they say. We know that's a bunch of sticking liars. I guess that about covers it. And that, my fellow lab members, brings us to the question, can the phone wave and its subject change be turned to true physical time travel?
2 problems. 1, setting the destination. 2, the lifter.
We've already established that the email arrives precisely when they're supposed to.
It's dangerous to accept that without verification.
Agreed. As for the lifter, we already know exists, we just need to figure out what it is.
I don't think we're gonna find it. The phone wave's not exactly big, you know, and we've been poking at it for several days without turning up a clue. Even if we do find it, it's probably take forever to learn how to tune the electron feed properly.
How long is forever?
CERN's probably been working it for 9 years, and they still haven't solved it.
We're just amateurs, so it's bound to take even longer. Wait, I have an idea. Let's look at from a different angle. CERN tried to send people back in time, but they couldn't get the electron feed, right? The singularities were not naked. It's the same with the phone wave named subject to change. You can only send 36 bits of data safely, otherwise You get gentlemen. Let's consider the problem is reverse. What if you could convert human to data, then compress the data to just 36 bytes? You could send that person through the ring singularity just like a D-mail, wouldn't he?
Convert a human to data? That's not even possible, man. And even if there were, there's like exabytes of data or something. You would want to compress that to 36 bytes? Are you high?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just had a realization. How this lead. Oh my gosh. This is how she. Oh my gosh. Okay. Context. In Steins Gate 0, she creates so in the past / future past, she creates a artificial intelligence that has her basically she implanted her mind inside the a thing, so she knows how what's called implanting brainwaves into data, and that's how she created the thing. But at first I'm like, oh no, she's just smart, and that's how they made it. Nah, she already knew. Oh my gosh, that cleared up so much for me. I'm an idiot for not realizing when I was watching the actual anime. This just clearing up so much things for me. My mind.
I thought it was a good idea.
I guess it's not that easy. The barriers of time travel are way too high. I turned to Kurosumi to ask her opinion, but then she realized her expression has changed dramatically. Her eyes are wide as saucers, and her mouth is hanging open. Also, the thing that like messed me up on the whole thing was Okabe helped he repeated the process over and over and over, and he kept recreating the actual time machine. Okay, the thing is, how did he not figure out how to just do it without Kurusu there? He could have just made the machine without her. He required her help every single time. She could have taught him, or he could have memorized what she did in any of those moments in time, which is kind of what? Of course, if it works, then maybe. He pauses for a second and then, maybe you could do it. Do what? Time travel? It's hard to believe that Kurusu is saying it, even though it's my idea in the first place. Are you serious? Kurusu grins, triumphantly in response. The data compression part, at least it's easy. We can just use the black holes created by the LHC, since black holes compress everything they swallow. Compression won't harm data like it would cause a human. As long as they were sending data, it's nothing to worry about. I get it. But wait, can we really pull off such a stunt? And besides, how would you plan to convert humans into data? You know that my thesis got published, right? This is no time to flaunt your accomplishments. Have you read it? I haven't.
I've got scans if you want to read it.
Sarah opens up the image folder, scrolls past a ton of 2D, and opens up the scanned image. Bruh, me. Sure enough, the Kurusu's name in big English letters. The title of my thesis is Analysis of Memory-Related Nerve Impulses in the Temporal Lobe. Temporal lobe? Nerve impulses?
Oh, what, you don't know?
No, wait, this can't be right. The title sounds like, neuroscience, not physics. I'm a neuroscientist, got a problem? What? Can't believe it. From the way she talks about particle acceleration and time travel theory, I was sure she was a physicist. No, forget about that. How are you related to time travel? Converting an entire human to data is impossible. But converting a human's memories may be possible. Converting memories to data. Caruso proceeds to explain her thesis. Memories accumulated in what called parahypothalamus gyrus or hippocampus, which is located in the temporal lobe of the brain. But what exactly are memories? Caruso's thesis analyzes the question from a neuroscientific perspective. All of the brain's functions manifest as electrical signals running through the electrons, even memories that are written to the hippocampus by electrical signals. Caruso analyzed the specific electrical signals correspond to specific memories. The mechanism in which humans recall memories can be likened to the word association game. You begin with a vague, abstract image which calls succession images, increasing clarity.
Imagine a chest of drawers. Each drawer is filled with tiny boxes, and inside each box is filled with tiny boxes, and each opening box until you find a memory you're looking for.
Caruso's discovery of the number of retrieval commands and nerve impulses search of memories was surprisingly low. Out of the hundreds of billions of nerve impulse patterns of the brain, only a few thousand are related to memory. It was a successful analysis of the patterns that creates Caruso and her research team critical acclaim in the scientific community.
Now, before you ask how this relates to time travel, there's more thing that I need to explain. Several years ago, my lab, the neuropsychological lab at the Victor Condoria University, developed a technology called virtual rebuilding, or VR for short. Put simply, it enables conversion of video data into nerve impulse signals.
That's not what VR is today, in this day and age. Also, you think someone is just backing up our minds constantly without our even knowledge?
Used in reverse, it can also convert nerve impulses to video data and even other kinds of electronic data. So, if we're combining VR technology with my research, so you see where I'm going?
No way. No way. You can convert memories into data?
Not just that, memories, transplanted backups, external storage, all of those things become possible.
It's like science fiction.
In a sense, that technology would be used to copy a person's soul.
According to Caruso, some religious groups strongly oppose the research, as you might expect. On the other hand, the medical community is ecstatic about the possibility. In case, it's amazing that my assistants were able to make such an incredible discovery. Of course, she did have a university supporting her, but still. So, basically, what you're saying is that we can convert the subject's memories into video data. Use the LHC black hole to compress the data in 36 bytes. Send that signal to the curved black hole inside the phone wave named subject to change, and finally imprint those memories in the subject's brains in the past.
What does that mean?
We send
the memories back in time. In order to differentiate from the physical time travel, let's call it time leap for now. You don't go back, just your memories. It's so scary that nobody's thought of this before.
She's right. The idea is ridiculous, which is exactly why none of the geniuses of CERN will come up with it. But the unity of physics, neuroscience, and neurophysiology will make up the impossible possible. To transfer memories to the past via cell phone to a time leap.
The important thing is to remember that only memories are being transferred. Personality and consciousness aren't included.
Oh, so like, even if you give your memories to like you when you're a baby, or like when you're like a child, you know, but like you're not emotionally mature to deal with like the memories, you're not gonna be able to do anything with the memories. But if like you're like still you, but like just like in your adult life, and then you just like turn it like a couple weeks in the past, you're still you, and you're like nothing's gonna change because your personality is exactly the same. So you're gonna do exactly with what you would do with the memories that you do with the memories which you have. So that's why there's the limit to like when you can send your mind back, because back in the past, Rintaro has some trauma. Oh, this makes so much sense now.
What does that mean? How does it differentiate from what you see in sci-fi novels?
Time leaping is science-fi usually sends everything's consciousness, personality, and memory. But in real life, there's possibly too much data, and besides, we only analyze memories. Thinking of consciousness, personality, and memories as separate things, memories are like video data stored in your computer. And consciousness and personality are like the OS.
But videos can take up way more space than the OS.
It's just an example. For starters, it's just not clear where personality and consciousness are located and how they are constructed. So we can't convert them into data, or at least I can't.
So you want to send memories, where does that leave us?
Your memories aren't the only thing that defines you. Even if you send your memories to the past, it'll be the receiving you's consciousness and personality that processes them.
So in Mindsaurus terms, it's like copying data from a Vista computer to a Min 95 computer.
Oh, they can't say Windows, so they say Mindos. I get it. Okay. I was confused for a second.
Data created with the latest OS might not work with the older OS and might cause errors. For example, if you sent your current memories to yourself in elementary school, the gap between your memories and your body would have serious consequences.
See, this is what I said.
Anyways, is there correct to assume that we'd be targeting ourselves in the past? Yes or not to my question?
Just with a DMAL, we're using cell phones as a transfer medium. To be precise, you would only leap into your own body only if you have the cell phone at the time of reception.
Oh my gosh. That explain. Oh. It's like oh my god. It's you know, every time he goes it's like Kuguru, in like the I think in a timeline it's like, oh, every time he does that he's actually like his consciousness goes through. Like he's actually talking to himself from the future. But like no one knows. But like in this timeline he's actually just crazy. Like in another timeline he's actually just talking to himself. Like he's already talking to himself, but like actually talking to himself, you know? I don't know how to explain it. But like my mind, it's spinning so much.
There's the exception of Lukako's case where we sent the TML to a pager, but that doesn't apply to this time living.
If you try sending memories to someone else, how do I put it? There's a danger that the electrical signal might be rejected.
Wouldn't want to jump into someone else's body. I mean, unless that body's a cute girl.
Is this gonna keep up with non-perverted thought?
Don't me, you idiot!
Oh, this reminds me of the TikTok meme where it's like, well, let me see if I can find it. TikTok meme. Hey. What is that thing? Anime journal. Oh, damn, what is it called? Don't me. I don't hit me. TikTok. Guess I'll just look for it on my phone. Give me a second. I'll be back. Well, I'm here, but you know what I mean. I'm going to
Pulses to throw yourself off a bridge.
Oh yeah, let's go to my likes. And then I should have the what is it called? The oh my gosh, why do I not know what I am talking about? And why is my internet so slow? Slow. So set of slow. The hell was that? I heard a girl's voice. Yeah, that's what's my likes. Okay. My internet is just terrible. Okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. Don't insult me like that. Please. Interweb. Show me what I'm looking for. Please. Is this it? No. No, it is not. Come on! Why? Why you do this to me? No. Oh my god. Why? Where? How far do I have to look back inside my things? No. Not it. Come on. Why? 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 Come on, please. No. Why? Find it. Keep scrolling. Find it. No, please. Is this it? No. Not Giorno. Jovan. Not now. Is it you? No. God damn it. Where are you? No. God damn it. Ah! I'm literally getting frustrated from this. I'm legit trying so hard to find it. Please? Is it you? No. Wait. Is it you? No. God damn it. Ah! Come on, please. No. I am just in pain. Damn it. Where are you? And I'm not sorry. Da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Is it you?
Hi.
No. Damn it, Junko.
Oh.
Not you. Eyes. Alright, I got distracted. Tell me where you are.
Bravo, start with.
No. Do you? No. I think I'm just gonna give up. Unless it's one more scroll, one more scroll, one more scroll. My internet's not working. I legit cannot scroll anymore. It's so slow. It's so slow. Come on, please. Just let me. Please. 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 No. Come on. You know you want to. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, this. That's what I meant. I don't know what that name is called. Eje. Te nanda yo. Oh my god, why are you still playing? I turned you off. Oh my god, why are you still playing? Oh, never mind. That's just my twitch.tv/playfar1. Just humble promotion. Don't me, you idiot. It just bounces off, that's fine, but I'm worried incompatible memory data might do serious damage to the recipient's psyche. I don't know what might happen. No one's done it before, after all. That makes us pioneers. I like it. There's two things I do know. One, you definitely cannot go back before you were born, and two, you won't exist in two places at once. That means you don't have to worry about causing a paradox. You can't kill your parents before you were born. And so that's phones acts like a black and white hole. And it seems like a strange coincidence that cell phones would be the medium for time travel. But really, could it be that... could it have been anything else? No, these days people wear these phones like a second skin. No other medium would reliably deliver these memories to the intended target. And the more I think about it, the more I realize that this is meant to be. I whip up my phone and place it to my ear. It's me. Everything is falling into place. The plan can now proceed to the final stage. We're talking about the Operation Verandad, obviously. Christina had me fooled. I never knew she was capable like this. I must have been the choice of Steins gates that sent her here. Don't worry, I have everything under control. Nothing can stop us now. Sai Koguru. I put away the phone and turned to Karusu. Are you listening? Good. Commit to preparation for Operation Varadanti. First, explain what that is. We're going to build your time loop machine, Christina, and we better not say it can't be done. I'll not have to show me the way. Well, this is Akihabara. I should be able to find the parts I need. It's decided. I'm placing you in charge of operations. Whenever you need us, the night shall be yours. Together, we shall complete the first time leap machine in human history. Crystal nods, her eyes are shining with a fierce, hungry light. As I thought, she's a scientist to the core. Crystal and Dora home, leaving me with Mayuri. I thought she was hard at work on her costume, but looks like I found her staring at the wall. Her hands have stopped moving. Mayuri, you're not going home? She usually doesn't stay this late. Her parents might be worried.
I was thinking about Okarin and Christian. We were talking about earlier. I was trying to figure out what things you said meant, but it was so complicated, I didn't get any. The only thing that I get is that something amazing's gonna happen.
Indeed, the world is about to change, and we shall be the ones to lead the humanity into the future.
You're shining, Okarin.
Shining? What does that mean?
You're shining, Christian too, like two bright stars in the sky.
That must be the aura of madness you're sensing.
You know, it's been 10 days since Christian joined us. Can I tell you how you've been feeling? I've been feeling? Can I tell you how... Since Christian became a lab member, it feels like things have really started happening. Like we're a real lab now, you know?
I must admit her knowledge has been great asset. It's been 10 days? Of course, the god genius would have never have joined us if it was nothing for the cunning RakuenKnight.
That's why you're shining so bright now, Karin. Christian is a really big help to you, I know. But I can't do anything to help.
Mayuri looks depressed.
I wish I was smart too, then maybe I could help.
Mayuri. They never expressed such sentiments before. Is she jealous of Kurusu's talents? Is there a competition between brewing in the lab? I sigh and walk out to the window. I can't see the stars in the sky. Mayuri, aren't you going to look out to the stars? Mayuri comes up beside me. We lean out the window together. It's 9 a.m., but Takewa is already still and silent, save for the occasional car tumbling by.
Back when the lab was starting, before dark, I noticed it was like this a lot, wasn't it? All quiet, just the two of us.
Yeah, it was. Zara joined the lab in early May. Before that, he was unwilling to join us no matter how we tried to convince him. And he'd learned that the lab was just 3 minutes away from Rakuen. And suddenly it was all Future Gadget Lab, hell yeah. And from that, after a month and a half after, the lab's funding, and it was just me and Mary all alone.
Can Mayushi stay here? Is that really okay?
Maya looks like she has uncertainty in her eyes. I meet her glance firmly and then bump her in the head, or lightly in the head. Don't be ridiculous. All you need to do is stay.
Just stay?
Without you, the lab would be a much less friendly place. You see, Kurusu and I argue, we can be pretty stubborn, and sometimes we don't know when to stop. But when it starts to get out of hand, Mayuri, you're always there with some ditzy, irrelevant comment to break the tension.
Are you praising me?
Yes and no. Of course I am. Don't you worry about a thing. Just know that you, too, are part of my plan.
Okay. Thanks, Sokarin.
Mayuri smiles in relief, and her stomach rumbles.
I'm starving. I'm starting off the canned Odin. Just wanted some too.
Yeah, eat it up.
Coming right up.
Soon we're chowing down piping hot Odin. The next day, where is it? The next day, Mayuri and I go shopping at Rakuen. We have a list written by Kurusu of parts and timely fishing. Naturally, I'm paying for everything out of my own pocket. Kurusu and Data have already started working on the upgrade. Apparently, the conversion of members into digital data requires software developed by Kurusu's lab in America. She can download the software from her dedicated server. But that's not the only thing we need. There's also some kind of brain scanning headgear that is going to make ourselves. Incidentally, I have to pay extra close attention to make sure Mayuri doesn't wander off while we're shopping. If she sees some random store that interests her, we'll literally stop and stare at it for hours. I was waiting, of course, and only later realized that she's not behind me. And I have to run from store to store looking for her. I must have... That's supposed to be how parents of small children feel. Anyways, it's nothing new. Myri has always been like this. I'm begging you, stick with me. If you get lost to this labyrinth of technology, you'll never escape. Now with the sense of direction.
Okay, okie dokie. I'll be careful. By the way, how's the time limit machine different from time travel?
Did she really hear that from just about not wandering off? Besides, Kurosawa explained the difference yesterday. Time travel means your whole body travels through time and space. Time leap means you send your memories to the past. It's simple. Just memories, no personality or consciousness included, although Kurosawa just mentioned that there are no ways to be sure what might happen to your consciousness.
Does that mean you can do things with time leap that you can't do with emails?
The emails can only send instructions to the past. The past may change or it may not. The results are unpredictable. That depends on the recipient. And when the practice does change, the world line is reconfigured. Everyone loses their old memories. I am the exception thanks to reading Steiner. With the time leap, on the other hand, you have to give your past self not just instructions, but all the memories you have right now, or at least that's the idea. We won't know for sure if it works until the machine is built.
So I could just send the costume I'm making back to last week. I would love to have another week to prepare for Comic-Con.
It might be possible with time travel, but not with time leaping. Say you had a test last week, but that you know the answers. You can send the knowledge to yourself and ace the test, but you can go back and hand yourself the cheat sheet.
So Mayashi's mind goes into Mayashi's 1 week ago?
Exactly. While this conversation has been going on, I've been steadily purchasing items from Kurosawa's shopping list.
You can bring stuff, but you can't bring your memories. I get it.
Oh wait, I said the opposite. How did I say the opposite? I literally read it, and I said the opposite. I literally said you could bring stuff, but you can't bring your memories. And I'm like, yeah, that's definitely something Myri would say. And then I realized, oh no, she's right. You can't bring stuff. You could only bring your memories, is what she actually said. I'm just dumb, and my brain processes things weird. I don't know how that happened. I absolutely have no idea how that happened.
But then what about Marcy 1 week ago? Where do her memories go?
I assume they get overwritten. I haven't tested it, although there is no way to be sure.
She disappears?
Your memories right now include your memories from back then, so even if she does disappear, you don't really lose anything. I guess you could say you're adding your memories from one week in the future.
Then if Maishi slipped into the Maishi 1 week ago, what happens to Maishi now?
Maishi has some pretty philosophical questions today, but I guess anyone would ask the same.
Maishi's memories jump to the past, but my body's still here, right? What happens to me when my memories go bye-bye?
You become an empty shell. No, that can't be right. That wouldn't make sense. My assistance device merely records your memories data. In other words, it's just a backup. The original memories are still inside you. Nothing inside the brain is lost. You don't become an empty shell. Besides, neither personality nor consciousness is transferred to begin with. Your body shouldn't become an empty shell, and your consciousness generally be there. No, wait, that's another issue here. Actually, once you actually become a new Myri, one who received memories from the future a week ago, not that anyone, including me, would be able to tell the difference.
Then does the memory where the normal memories become the time leap get erased when the memory gets repeated week with the extra memories?
This is getting complicated. That's right, she's erased. In other words, you live the week, and you can do things the same, or you could do something completely different. And you can keep your old memories of the week that disappeared.
Then does that mean...
Oh no, we're using ReZero logic. The questions keep coming. She's trying hard to understand in her own ditzy way.
So, I redo the week, okay? But what if I decide to go to Ikebukuro with friends instead of coming to the lab today? What happens to the mic she's talking to opening now?
The present would change to match the past. This conversation would never happen.
Oh, and you wouldn't notice the difference, opening?
Right, no one would notice.
That would be kind of sad.
For who? Me?
No, for Mayushi.
I don't get what she means.
Maybe that's why Christina doesn't want to change the past.
She nods to herself with a bright smile.
Oh, I just thought of something. Can you time leap into the future?
Maybe, but there wouldn't be a point. Peterson and I reached the conclusion yesterday. The memories you send to rewrite the memories of your destination. If you send your memories 1 week into the future and send the future, then the future you will lose 1 week of memories. And the whole point of our time leap rush is to affect the past events, but you don't need to worry about the future. Besides, you're less likely to reach the future than you are the past. And that's because the future is inherently unpredictable. For example, do you really think you have the same phone number for all eternity?
Oh, should I know?
Exactly, that's my point. And remember, pages become obsolete with the advent of the cell phones. Similarly, our phones may be replaced by other devices in the future. In order for the time leap to succeed, the target you must have a phone whose number you know. As long as the condition is met, there should never be a problem with setting the destination. The real problem is the inside the phone wave named subject change is acting as a lifter. Until we figure that out, you can't reproduce the discharge phenomena at will. The phone wave named subject change will remain incomplete. On the other hand, if we can figure it out, we'll have any endless source of electrons that, unlike CERN, needs no tuning. I'm exhilarated. The phone wave subject change is evolving by the day. Our inventions as the time leap machine will put the light years ahead of CERN. Time travel will finally become a reality. I can't wait to try it out. Why do I feel like it has something to do with the tube shop in the bottom floor? Why do I feel like that has something to do with it? I don't know. I just feel like that might be something. The soul yearns for a taste of chaos. I barely managed to keep the burst out of mad laughter. Come to think of it, more than 1 week has passed since the first email, and although there has not been a strange threat email, there are signs of no sign of Men in Black coming to haul us away. According to Daru, CERN hasn't discovered our hacking either. Next problem is what happened to use the time leap machine. In order to compress the human entire wealth of memory into requisite 36 bytes, you have to borrow the LHC's black hole. I can't believe the CERN won't know this an unauthorized activation of the LHC. How do you keep them from finding us? We need a plan.
Oh! So, wait. So, I can't go back to grade school, can I? I didn't have a phone back then.
Okay, so that would explain why you wouldn't be able to, like, if you go back in the past, like, if you sent your head, theoretically, if you had a phone back when you were, like, a small child, and you sent your brain as a small child, and you wanted to recreate the time machine again, when you're a child. You wouldn't have access to the LHC because certain wouldn't have connected it. This would have been before that. So this is a once in a life opportunity because they have been connected to the LHC, connected by CERN. That's the only reason they're able to conceive this plan. Is because CERN is trying to hack into them while they're hacking into CERN. This is so confusing, it's so convoluted, and so many coincidences happening at the same time that's only making this possible in this timeline. Well, you're still talking about the time leap. Do you want to go back to your elementary school days? I know exactly how you feel. If you ever repeated elementary school with the knowledge you have now, you're at the top grades and easily time bending children to your own will.
Yeah, and I thought maybe I could see Grandma again.
Sag. Oh, I see. I'm afraid that's not possible. Mary's grandmother passed when Mary was in elementary school.
Yeah, it's too bad, but I guess it's not really neat to see her. I still remember her words, her smile, and her wrinkly hand patting my head. So, even if I don't see her again, I'm okay. What I really want to see is Okarin again.
Back then, I was really a scientist without equal height and overpowered over other children. You can't hardly be blamed for desiring to meet the child prodigy who would one day be feared as a great mad scientist hero in Guillermo.
I don't want to meet Hyo and what's-his-face. I want to meet Okarin.
I am Hyoin Kyoma. Always have been, always will. Nope. Hyoin Kyoma was. You created it as a defense mechanism when you were a kid. I remember that. I saw the anime. Mayuri doesn't get it, so I disregard her comments. Anyways, there's no point. You haven't matured at all since that time. So nothing would change even you went back to elementary school anyways.
Hey, that's not true. She's all grown up now.
The only thing that's grown up is how much you can eat. And your breast size.
That's not true. Mayuri's a real woman now.
A real woman, I can kind of want to hear the details, but she probably doesn't know that what she's talking about.
Besides, I think Okarin's the one who hasn't changed since then.
Oh? Oh, do tell. Isn't that what I said? I am already a genius mad scientist when you met me. The shopkeeper shoots me a glare. I guess it isn't the best place for maniacal laughter. Better get those parts and head back to the lab. We finish our shopping and go in front of the station. By the way, Mayuri, have you not been working recently?
Working? You mean at Lemonade?
Of course. May Queen plus Nyan Nyan doesn't exist in the current wholesome Nakiba.
Kamima coming up, so I'm taking a few days off. I've got costumes to make.
How many costumes are you making this year?
3. One for Kairi-chan, one for Fubuki-chan, and there's one for Luka-chan.
I wonder if Lukako is still refusing to wear it. I can hardly blame him. I mean, however cute he looks, he's still a guy. No, wait. That was before we set the theme, and now he's Lukako's a girl. I guess it's confusing.
Oh, it's Margaret-chan.
What? It looks where Mayuri is pointing to see Moeka squatting by a staircase staring hard at her cell phone. She looks more tired than the last time I saw her. The bags under her eyes, the hair is frayed. The intensity of her expression makes me hesitate to call out to her. She'd probably just ignore me like before. On the other hand, she's a lab member. I can't just ignore her. Hey, finger, out the long face, hey?
Maka-san, what are you doing here?
Maka doesn't look up. She mutters something that can't be make out. Hey, are you listening? If you have a problem, the insane mad society here in Gelma would gladly assist. But be warned, by the time I'm through, Akiba will be an ocean of blood. Wakasali perks up spoken by electronic prods. She lifts her head and stares at me with wide eyes, and then jumps to her feet and walks up to me. This is the first time I've seen Mocha express such a commotion. What is it? What's wrong? She doesn't speak, and that hasn't changed. And so she looks down and starts tapping at her phone. Guess I should be ready for a mail. You got mail. What happened to the time machine, Mocha? What do you mean, what happened? Are you still using it? Did you figure out how it works, Mocha? We don't fully understand yet. We're in the middle of upgrading it.
It's amazing. This time we might be able to time leap.
Oh my gosh.
What's the time leap? Tell me more, Maka.
Don't write anything about it, otherwise we'll have to expel you from the lab. Mocha shakes her head violently. Guess she won't write an article. Our hacking insert has uncovered a new possibility for phone wave that's subject to change. It's a form of time travel that made possible by borrowing CERN's equipment. This discovery will begin with a new age of human civilization. No longer will men be slaves to time, but in the future you can decide it can be yours. And history will record that we, the future gadget laboratory, changed the world forever.
Okay, that was really confusing. You lost my see.
How can you not be moved by my speech? I'm talking about becoming legend here. Mocha bites her lip and types out a mail in irritation, and she grabs my arm and digs in her fingernails. It hurts. Unhand me! But Mocha does not listen.
What is time leap?
Time leap is a way to send your memories to the past. We found a way to make it possible as soon as you will complete the machine to become undisputed lords of time.
Ogen came up with the idea and Christian told us how to do it. Tara's helping and Mayushi and Ogen are shopping.
Mocha suddenly releases me, her eyes are blank, unfocused. She squats down and spots just as we found her. She seems extremely drained of energy and will.
Are you okay, Mocha-san? Are you sick?
Oh, she's guilty.
It's amazing. You made a real breakthrough. Congratulations. When will it be finished?
She's just asking us questions because oh my gosh. She knows we're gonna die. That's why she's panicking, because she has to kill us. Oh. So sad. She's legit like being like, no, please don't do it, don't do it. Please stop. Please tell me you're not gonna do it, please. And I was like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Meanwhile, her actual face is like, no, please don't. Please pick up on the signs. Don't tell me. Why are you telling me this? I'm being recorded as we speak. Why are you telling me this? I was like, yeah, She's clearly in distress, and you're not picking up on these signals, man. Ogani is just like not that person. I can't be sure. There are still several problems remaining. If we give up too much trouble, I guess we'll have to be done in a week. On the other hand, we couldn't do anything until they've solved. Everything will be a choice at Steins Gate. Have faith that exists in the path of success. And once we do, the door is open. The chaos for which we have so long shall last. Descend upon earth, trumpets of sound in highest heavens. The final battle, Ragnarok, will begin.
Who are you fighting, Rakuen?
The organization, of course. The world must end once and for all.
Well, don't do anything dangerous, okay? Why does Mercy insist on worrying about me?
Why does Marcy insist on worrying about me? She's clearly distressed. She's clearly like doing a panic laugh, like ha ha ha. You know how like when like you're like, oh fuck, damn, I really gotta kill this guy. She's gone insane. Oh, Marcus curves into a smile. That doesn't look like a smile to me. It looks like she's sad and laughing because she's in mental distress, going insane from all the like stress that's going in her mind. She rises to her feet unsteadily and staggers off into the crowd like she's forgotten about us completely. Maya and I only watch as she goes. An undescribable aura about her holds us back.
Oh, what do you think is wrong with Marketon?
I've known she was a kind of strange ever since I met her, but this, maybe she escaped mental patients or something. Not that her insanity can even possibly compare to my... You're just gonna say that? You're just gonna admit that you're insane? I mean... Sure, go for it. For the desire, nothing less than total and absolute chaos. No,
Karen's acting weird. Maya, she's worried.
Maya, she looks scared, so I seized my maniacal laughter a few minutes earlier as planned. You were gonna plan to do laughter for minutes on end? Bro. Afterwards, Maya and I separate our ways. She probably has to deliver a costume to her friend Fubuki. And here is where I'll leave it off. Because if I go any further, things are gonna get difficult. We might as well leave as it is now. Save a dooey. Dub. I forgot how we actually save on this thing. X? No. Z? No. B, N. Oh! Sorry, that scared me. When return to the lab, explores war, something surprising, though not surprising, come to think of it, catches my eye. Oh, there's the save screen. I forgot how to get here. Save here. Okay. Dogma of the Event Horizon. Yes, I'm about to lose it. Just lose it. Alright. I'll see you guys later. I hope I see you guys again. Hopefully the stream goes well. And I will bid you adieu. Bye bye. And to end it, please.